Hey folks, welcome out to the chicken coop. Today I'm starting a new series talking about the breeds of chickens we have and have had, one at a time, kind of giving our review and experience. And today I'm going to start with one of my favorite breeds, the Black Star. So this is the first video in the series I'm doing on the chicken breeds that we have or have had in the past, and kind of reviewing them as far as how good they are in a backyard setting, in an urban environment, in a small flock. And I'm specifically going to be dealing with hens because that's what we keep. We don't keep any roosters, so this will be about the breeds hens and what to expect from them, and hopefully see if maybe one of these breeds is right for you, because there's a lot of good ones in it, that's for sure. Also, I want to say that this is the first video, but it's going to be part of a playlist as they come out through this year and potentially in the future. And I'll put them all in a playlist, which you can find in the description. I'll have it at the end of the video as well, and or you could just go to my channel, go to the playlist button, it'll be there. You'll see the reviews of chicken breeds, and while you're doing that, go ahead and subscribe, like. If you want to know when the other breed videos are coming out, hit the bell button, you'll get notified. And so let's get to it. First off, a little bit of background on the breed. The Black Stars really came into existence shortly after World War II, as the population was exploding and the egg industry was looking at ways to produce the eggs for the demand, yet keep prices at a reasonable price. They tried a lot of different hybrid breeds, and one of those happened to be the Black Star. The Black Star is a hybrid breed because it is a Rhode Island Red or a New Hampshire Red rooster bred with a barred Plymouth Rock hen, and that's where you get the Black Star. So that should tell you a little bit about the breed already. They were bred to lay eggs. They were bred to meet that demand, and let me tell you, they are excellent egg layers. You can usually expect a mature Black Star hen to lay upwards of 300 or more eggs per year, which is really great quantity, especially when you have a small backyard flock. You're getting a lot of egg for the chicken, and that's a good thing. But they can also be a dual purpose chicken. They could be a meat bird. The hens grow to about 5 pounds when full grown. They mature in about 20 weeks time, so that's when you can kind of expect to see the eggs and the full grown chicken to maturity the way it's going to be. They're mostly black, and they'll have some gold feathers up in the neck and breast area. We also had a Black Star that we don't have any longer that was pretty much all black, and you'll notice in the sun those black feathers really turn kind of green. It's kind of a neat thing. They lay a large brown egg, and sometimes I would say extra large. We've had some of them lay eggs where we put it in the carton and they won't even close because the eggs are so big. So you're getting 300 plus large or extra large brown eggs per year from this breed, which is pretty good. They have a single comb, they have red earlobes and red wattles, and the other good thing about them is that they're a sex-linked breed, which means when they hatch, the males and the females are going to be different colors, so you can tell right away whether you're going to get a hen or a rooster. If you bought chickens before, you know that you buy pullets, you're getting hens, but there's a chance that you might get roosters too, because it is really hard to sex baby chicks. Even for the experts, it's about a 90% success rate, they say. Well, these are going to be 100, because if you get the Black Star, the females are one color and the males look completely different, so you can be sure that you're actually going to get egg-laying hens. As far as the demeanor of the chickens, Black Stars are incredibly friendly. They're kind of curious. A lot of times the mature Black Star that we have right now will be up at our back door looking in the window, almost begging for a treat. Whenever I come outside, she's the first one that comes running straight to me. almost like a puppy dog, excited to see you. And they're just incredibly friendly. They don't mind being held and picked up. In fact, I was sitting here on this chair, and she came and perched right beside me for a minute as I was getting ready to make this video. An incredibly friendly chicken, which is really nice, especially for small flocks, because you kind of get to know your individual chickens a little bit more when you only have a few of them. And so it's nice to feel like you have that relationship, like they're actually excited to see you. They get in a routine, and it's kind of a cool thing, but they're a very friendly chicken for sure. Another reason I find that they make great backyard small flock chickens, especially in a city or town environment, or if you just have close neighbors, is that they're a very quiet bird. They will announce their eggs like pretty much every chicken will, but that's really the only time you're going to get any noise out of these chickens. So if you have neighbors, they're really not even going to notice that they're there 99% of the time. They're just a nice, quiet chicken, which is great for, like I said, the more urban or suburban settings. A couple other things about the breed is that they don't tend to be particularly broody, which is kind of nice for us. We don't need broody chickens in our coop. We're not hatching eggs or anything like that. So they lay their eggs, they go about their business, which is a really big plus for us, and for most people. And the other thing is, we live in northern Colorado, and I have several videos on keeping chickens in the winter. It gets real cold here, down to -20, -30 in the winter. And the black stars are a very hardy bird. They deal with that cold really well. Like everything in life, there are a few, I guess, more negative aspects to this breed. We don't find them to be particularly negative for us, but depending on your situation, you might find a few cons. The first one being that they do produce so many eggs. Like I said, over 300 a year. They're great egg producers. However, that comes at the cost of a shorter lifespan of laying eggs. They'll only produce eggs for about 3 years maybe, and then they'll slow down significantly or even stop. So one of the cons is you're only getting about 3 years of eggs out of this chicken, but if you think about it, with over 300 eggs, you're getting between 900 and 1,000 eggs from this chicken over that lifetime. Another potential con, which again isn't a con for us, is that breeding these chickens is a little bit more difficult maybe than breeding some other ones if you want to hatch your own chicks. And the reason being is because they're a hybrid. You need that Rhode Island Red or New Hampshire Red rooster, and you need the Barred Plymouth Rock hen to make a black star. If you breed a black star, then you're going to get some sort of black star hybrid beyond that. So if you want pure black star, you have to have those two chickens if you're going to hatch your own. We don't hatch our own. We only keep, right now we have 7 chickens, so it just doesn't make sense for us. It's cost effective enough because chicks are so inexpensive to go to the store and just buy the chicks that we want. And the last, I guess, potential con is if you're raising birds specifically to be meat birds. The black star is a dual purpose bird. It lays eggs and it can produce good meat. The potential con would be is if you're not interested in the eggs at all, if you want the breeds that you're going to raise for 8 to 12 weeks and then use for meat. I think that the black star is probably not the best option. You can get better options is what I'm saying. So it's not really a con, it's just not their strength. Their strength is being an egg laying hen, so I would recommend them for that purpose. But that's about it for cons, and I'd say for us, the pros way outweigh the cons. You get an incredible egg layer, very friendly, very quiet chicken. So that kind of concludes my thoughts on the Black Star breed. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about them. I'm sure I've said enough. If you have any questions or any experiences of your own, especially if they vary from mine, I'd love to hear about them in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.